All right. It shows that we are live. Okay. Now it shows that we're live again. To come on in. See if we'll get anybody in here for part one. Hi, Heather. First one in here for at least part one. Oh, thank you. Well, actually, actually, it's a hoodie, but thank you. Um, actually, uh, yes. Jonathan did message me, and he did say something. Um, let me let me see if I can pull up his message. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up this way. Okay, probably not, but I can tell. But I mostly remember what he said though, so I can just tell you what I remember. He said, okay, wait a second. I am getting it. He said that he said uh, he told me, "Hey PPK, sorry, I have been in the hospital. Had to get some blood. 4 bags. Hopefully, I'll be out of here in a few days. We'll see if I'll be around for game night." That's what he said. That was his message. He had to get some blood, 4 bags. But and hopefully he'll be out of here in a few days. He said. Don't don't know if he'll be around for game night, but it seems like he might try to make it if he could, though. But that was his message. Yeah, I hope he's okay as well. I mean, I mean, saying you have to get 4 bags of blood in the hospital. I mean, that's kind of concerning enough. Hello, Super Dave. Well, don't exactly know what's wrong with him, but I do know he's having some problems, but I didn't know that he had to go to the hospital though. See, I just found that out today when he messaged me. And that was about, according to that, that was about 6 hours ago when he messaged me. So about 10:30 this morning. which for you would have been about 11:30 your time, Heather. Oh, we're just talking. We were just talking about Jonathan, and I said that he did send me a message this morning. If you want to know what he said, Spirit Stalker, I told Heather what he said. I told Heather what he said. Are you? Do you want to know what he said too, Spirit Stalker? You do want to know? Okay, hold on. Well, I'm really glad I got a hold of someone because I've been kind of worried about him. I wish there was a way we could get hold of him and tell him that we're thinking of him. Okay, Spirit Stalker, what he said this morning to me was he commented on the stream last night and that we did last night, and he said, "Hey PPK, sorry I have been in the hospital. Had to get some blood. 4 bags. Hopefully I'll be out of here in a few days. We'll see if I'll be around for game night." And that's what he said. I think we're all praying for him. We're all praying for him. Hopefully, whatever he has, that he makes a full recovery. Because I mean, we're all concerned about him. Well, I mean, I mean, when he said he had to go into the hospital, I thought to myself, I mean, I would take that seriously already. I mean, I'd be thinking, I don't think anybody would be joking about going into the hospital. I mean, somebody that jokes about that, then, well, that's just something you don't joke about. I mean, I take that seriously. I don't even remember him having to say going into the hospital, but if I remember that, yeah, I'd have been highly concerned, after not hearing from him for a couple of days. You won $700 today. Well, that is true. I mean, you kind of wonder, when they say something, when they come out of nowhere, just to say something random, I mean, that's kind of weird too. You won, but what I was trying to say, Spirit Soccer, you won $700 today, so you rented a motel with your son to relax. Where how'd you win $700? What where'd you win $700 from? Was it like a scratch off or something? Scratch off or something? Well, that is if you don't mind me asking. Oh, $20 scratch off. Wow, well, that really paid off if you bought the scratch off for $20 and won 700. Wow. I mean, well, I mean, hey, I mean, $700. I mean, you can make use of that. See, I wouldn't think you could win very much on scratch offs. Oh, indoor warm pool. Nice. Hold on. All right, just had to just take a phone call for for a sec. Hey, Matt. No, not a work call. Not a work call. Now I really don't get work calls unless they tell me, that they're closing early or something, but that would be mainly for weather. And the weather here, well, I mean, it's been clear for a few days, so I mean, yeah, I mean, they wouldn't call they wouldn't call me to tell me work was canceled, but that's the only one I really do know. That would only be the case if work called me. Hello, Sarah. You're not getting out soon anymore. Well, everything okay, Sarah? No. Oh, well. Hopefully the surgery you had was a success. But saying you're not getting out soon anymore, makes me think maybe it wasn't a huge success. Yeah, prayers for you, Sarah. So we've had two people, in the hospital, Sarah and Jonathan. I don't know yet, but a day ago I wasn't able to move my neck to the left at all. Ooh. Now that does sound serious, Sarah. Well, let's see. Well, that call I got a few minutes ago, I mean, I thought I'd hold it out till, a few minutes, but that call was saying that, that dinner's going to be ready pretty soon. I'm just sad because I can't. Oh, well, I can understand that, Sarah, because I mean, you won't be able to go and see your friends. So it'll be kind of lonely there, with that, with nobody to talk to at school since you can't go. Hopefully while you're recovering though, they can get your assignments ready. 6:43, but I guess I can hold off till 6:45 before I get off for dinner to go have dinner. But yeah, I knew that even reason I didn't come on earlier was because I was awake at that time, but I know that there was somebody here, working on some stuff. So I thought to myself, well, I can't do it right now. I'll just do it when they're gone, and it was about 6:30, and then I thought, well, they still haven't called for dinner yet, so I better get started and make my part one anyway. Not that I have their phone numbers. I just missed schoolwork. I'm going to have so much work when I get back. Well, yes, but with you being absent, Sarah, I'm sure they'll give you plenty of time to make up your work. Yeah, but but for when I have to leave, that would be about the time I'd be eating, So at least we got a hour in, but I mean, well, not an hour in, but we got a part one in, but I think the part two will probably be less than an hour tonight, due to time constraints. My mom is, got out 2 weeks ago. I still stuck her. Well, I mean, kudos to your mom for getting out, but I mean, I wish you would be able to get out of the hospital too, Sarah. I know there's not much you can do in the hospital. Oh, oh, thank you for the late happy birthday wish, or as people say, belated. Oh, late typo. Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, I know what you mean. And like I tell people who wish me a late happy birthday, I tell them, well, my birthday is actually Wednesday, but it's the thought that counts. Anyway, it shows on my phone that he called about 9 minutes ago and said dinner's ready, and there's not much and there's not much talking going on. I can give it about another minute, but then after that, I'll probably have to leave for dinner. Another minute or two. But hey, at least we got some part one in. Get your dinner and come back, please. What's up, PP? Oh, not much, Cheryl. I was just doing a part one on here before they called me for dinner, and they've called me for dinner. I was going to say that I might as well, get off. I was about to get off, but I guess I can, stick around another minute or two since you just came in, Cheryl, because I'd hate to get off and you just come on. Well, leaving to have dinner, Sarah, and then I'll be back for probably about, let's see, if it's 10 till 7 right now, we've definitely used some of the hours. That's definitely not going to be an hour. I'll probably be back 7:15, 7:30. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Heather liked it too. Yeah, I'll probably be back 7:15, 7:30, and we'll be able to play for a little bit more. But first, I've got to go ahead and leave because dinner's about ready. But I promise you, when I come back, we'll play some more. But like other Fridays and Saturday nights, with how late dinner was and everything, it won't be a full hour. We've used some of our hour on here in part one. But until then, I will see you guys after dinner, and we'll play some more then. But till then, much love and peace. And I'll see you in about probably 30, 45 minutes. See you then.